Hello everyone, my name is Lê Việt Quang. I'm studying at the University of Science and Technology. My major is Electronic and Telecommunication. Today I want to talk to you about 10 conversation. The conversation 1. The woman complained to the man about the bus because it's so inconvenient. The man disagreed with that because he thought it was relaxing and inexpensive too. The woman added that the subway was faster. And finally, the man confirmed that he didn't like to be underground. The conversation 2. The man complained to the woman about the box. The woman said that Bob's work wasn't very good and suggested they should have to talk to him. The man added that he might lose his job if he didn't to improve. The woman suggested Bob should have to learn to fit into the company. The conversation 3. The woman once said that the hotel was nice. The man agreed about that, and he said it wasn't very big, but he liked it. The woman too said it was cozy and comfortable. The man said he hoped the restaurant was as good. The woman one confirmed that it's true. The conversation 4. The man said to the woman that the city was nice, except for cold weather. The woman agreed about that, and she said the snow was pretty, but she liked a warmer climate. The man said, at least it wasn't raining. The conversation 5. The woman asked the man that if he had seen any good TV program lately. The man answered that he never watched TV because it was boring. The woman agreed about that because there weren't any interesting or funny program. Finally, the man suggested they could watch some DVD. The conversation 6. The man asked the woman that if her thinker that night lecture. The man answered that she thought it was terribly interesting. The man agreed about that, and he thought it was a bit too long. The conversation 7. The woman asked Joe that, how do he like his new job? The man replied that it was difficult so far, but he liked it. The woman was so happy about that, and she said it was important for his job. The conversation 8. The man asked Sally that if she had fun in her Spanish class. The woman replied that she didn't like it because it was easy. The man suggested that she could sign up the header class in semester. The conversation 9. The woman asked the man that if he had seen Bill lately. The man answered that she hadn't seen him because Bill almost never there, and he didn't to work when he worked. The woman agreed about that, and he complained that Bill had always sick days, and he was a lazy guy. The conversation 10. The man said that the pizza was delicious. The woman disagreed about that because it was terribly. The man wanted to know the reason, and he thought that she didn't like it because it was crazy for her. Thank you for listening.